Better run, run, run away. Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. It's pretty quiet out there. Maybe a little too quiet. Yeah, I don't hear any snappy, snarky comebacks just yet. I'm only teasing, but you know, maybe I would, you know, yeah, I would probably hold off on those snarky comebacks, and I'll get into it here in a second. But just telling you, there's no shame. There's no shame in being fooled. I was fooled. And we're all fooled from one time or another. In fact, the people that fool you, they rely on the fact that you don't want to face the embarrassment, and so you don't speak up after you've been fooled, and you just resist facing it because you know you've invested in it, sort of emotionally. But I'm telling you, I've been there 1,000 times. You know, I have some brains, but I'm also very gullible and naive. I'm made a sucker of all the time. So, but it is pretty quiet out there. You know, I don't know. I seriously doubt I'm gonna get any snappy comebacks here. I don't think so. I don't. And I just think back on all the different videos I've watched from different creators that I think very possibly could be a part of this. You know, I do. I don't think I'll get specific for now, but yeah, bothers me quite a bit. You know, it's not enough. It's not enough that we that the hotel, you know, who helped make this monster. Okay, you know, all this other stuff is just, it's just snow. What's that stuff on the TV when it's to distract from what, I mean, you know, he lost his life savings gambling in the hotel where he lived for months at a time. In the hotel where he brought up all those weapons. In the hotel where he, you know, set up everything. He lost his, I mean, he was a madman. But he, you know, a monster, but he was made partly into a monster because of the gambling. But it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough to basically, to convince people that that's not true. That's not good enough. And so, well, like I was saying, I think back on some of these videos that were made that I believe are part of this. And I can't tell you who this attorney is, but I have a fair idea, and I don't even know for absolute sure, which is part of the reason I'm not telling you, but I wouldn't tell you anyways. But I think about these videos made, man, by certain persons, certain emotional videos. So, all right, I gave my lecture. So who is this attorney? What I can do, I think, is I think I can describe the family, because I seriously doubt that there's invoices or that people are, that there's bills going out where there's any kind of trail, you know, any kind of paper trail from one person to the next, from the attorneys to the YouTube creators to the hotel. I seriously doubt that exists. What would probably be the case would be, you know, you have an attorney who's making a new start in Las Vegas, and you know, Las Vegas is a huge growing city, huge growing market. It really is. It's one of the real estate booming cities of the country. I think it's the fastest growing city in the nation, and it's becoming just a mecca center, like New York City. Okay, that's why it's competing with New York City for New Year's Eve. It's becoming huge, and people are out. It's like a gold rush to that. Any new huge growing market, it's got a huge future, and so you know people are making a fresh start out there. And so maybe you have an attorney who's getting a fresh start out there, and he comes from another large market, but he's getting, you know, he's new. And so, but you know, this attorney, the Calvin Coolidge guy, it's a fake name. And you know, and I already, hopefully you went through my video, saw my other video about the, and I don't even know for sure. I don't know for absolute sure if these are family connections. When I searched Coolidge, which is a fake name, searched Coolidge with another creator's last name, it turned out that there was a husband and wife. The husband, you know, with the same last name as the attorney, and the wife with the same last name as the huge creator. And I kind of already went through, you know, this video is not going great, but I'm going to have to do it because I'm so tired, all right? And so, but how, you know, I mean, basically how this would work is, my guess would be that the attorney who's got a new practice in Las Vegas, and is probably thriving right now, because he's getting all these new clients referred to him by, you know, in a town that is largely controlled by one huge corporation. And you basically can't have a successful business in there by making enemies with them. Well, you can, but it's harder. But you can certainly have a successful business by allying yourself with them and helping them, you know, by helping them, by having, you know, family members make videos that help their lawsuit and help maybe save them $50 million, $100 million, $150 million, $200 or $300 million in settlements. So, I mean, basically, how I would see this going down is they just, you know, that person is now for forever going to have business referred to him, clients referred to him, you know, good clients, high-profile clients, or, you know, from now on, he just sit back and put his feet up, and the business just comes to him. That's how I think this would work. So there wouldn't be some kind of, like, you know, invoice from this person to that and call it something else. You know, I don't think that would be the case. It'd be all spoken. Anytime, you know, I'm that way. I'm telling you, I'm paranoid about writing things down, putting things in a text and an email, because I know it's permanent. Okay, and that you never know. You just never know. Okay, and so people do business all the time, you know, by speaking to each other, and they know, you know, even then, because you're being recorded. But so what are the family connections? Well, the attorney, from my calculation, I'm not positive of these things. My calculation is the attorney's, you know, his cousin is a huge creator that was originally making videos about Vegas. And by the way, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if all these other creators are getting, you know, free hotel stays and things comped, and, you know, little getaway weekends, excursions, you know, paid for, stuff like that, all comped and stuff, you know, all very normal, like things are comped all the time in Vegas. It wouldn't show up. But everyone's getting little things. So, and other stuff too. I don't know if there's cash payments. Who knows? But I think the attorney. I believe the attorney's one of the big creators is his cousin. That's how I figure it. You know, and run away. I believe there's another cousin as well, still making videos actually about Vegas. I believe that would be cousin to this attorney. So, and I think maybe I think the attorney's possibly dad is making videos. And he's a favorite. He's a favorite. He's a ringleader, okay, on YouTube. And some of you are following him, helping him, and you don't know it. Helping him screw over people that'll never see their family members ever again. Convincing those family members that they deserve less, that some fantasy is more important than, the financial settlement. Also, his son's practice, which is probably now, law practice is probably now thriving and will have forever thrive. He's going to do great for the rest. For that, he's off and running, dude. Like a shooting star now in Vegas. Also, his son's law practice can do well. It's pretty hard to believe. It really is. It's pretty hard to believe that that's all it takes. If that's your price, and I'm not speaking to the people that are being fooled by these creators, but I'm speaking to these creators. If that's how low your price is to do something that is so low down, it's just absolutely baffling to me. All right. Seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Can't sleep 'cause my bread is on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, say, better run, run away. Say, psycho killer. All right, man, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.